Welcome to Man Utd Transfer HQ, your ultimate source for all things Manchester United transfer news and rumours. Our first news is, I regret leaving Man United when I did, now I work in a shop for a living. A Manchester United League Cup winner, who admits he left the Red Devils too soon, is now running successful businesses after quitting football and relocating. Former Manchester United right-back Richard Eckersley will always remember January 24, 2009. It was the day he fulfilled his childhood dream of making his first-team debut for the club he joined at just 9 years old. Coming off the bench at Old Trafford, Eckersley replaced Fabio in a thrilling FA Cup fourth-round tie against Tottenham Hotspur, with United leading 2-1. Joining a star-studded team that included Gary Neville, Paul Scholes, Cristiano Ronaldo and Dimitar Berbatov, Eckersley helped secure United's progression to the next round. Eckersley once told the Manchester Evening News, "It was an awe-inspiring kind of moment. I was playing with people I had watched growing up, and I was giving them the ball. It was a really surreal moment." At a time when the squad was brimming with big names, Eckersley was pushing for a spot in the first team. He drew inspiration from the commitment, dedication and desire of the club's leading stars. Manchester United will make feelings clear on Jadon Sancho with major sacrifice. "I wanted to join Man United from Arsenal but manager blocked my dream transfer." He recalled, "You hear stories about them when you're growing up and coming through the academy. You heard about Roy Keane, Giggs, Scholes and their professionalism. You hear in the academy that this is what these players are like and how they got to that stage. It was really inspiring and, for the most part, all the things that I learnt there I have taken into my life now." Eckersley, now 36, made just 4 first-team outings but does possess a League Cup winner's medal from his Old Trafford days. Despite failing to feature for a single minute during the Reds' march to the 2009 final, he was among the substitutes at Wembley after impressing Sir Alex Ferguson in a reserve clash against Manchester City a few days earlier. Sir Alex Ferguson used to watch all the reserve games and obviously contacted all the coaches, said Eckersley. "I was playing really well in the reserves, and I think we played Manchester City in a reserve game a few days before the League Cup final, and I played really well. I think he just put me on the bench almost as a reward. I guess he was seeing it as an opportunity for me to get some time with the first team and potentially win something. Also, the confidence in me after seeing me play and the confidence in me to say, I can put you on the bench. It was a surreal moment, and I do have a League Cup medal. I think it is in the loft at the minute. Actually, I have not looked at it for a while." Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more breaking news. Our second news is Man United news. Brentford loss branded joke as exiled star sends Ruben Amorim clear message. Manchester United yet again suffered defeat in the Premier League as they lost 3-1 to Brentford on Saturday, and one of the club's more high-profile fans has described the performance as a joke. Manchester United and Ruben Amorim's 3-1 defeat to Brentford was dubbed a joke by Usain Bolt. Exiled defender Tyrell Malacia also sent the Red Devils head coach a telling message. Amorim's men suffered their third loss of the new Premier League season on Saturday when they travelled to the GTEC Community Stadium. B striker Igor Thiago fired in a first-half double before Benjamin Sesko pulled one back, and although United were given a penalty on 76 minutes, Bruno Fernandes failed to convert. Brentford bagged a third goal to seal United's fate deep in added time, and during a calamitous first half, one of the club's more high-profile fans, 100m and 200-meter world record holder Bolt, branded the performance a joke. Elsewhere, shunned left-back Malacia has sent his manager a message with some training efforts, and Rio Ferdinand has warned the head coach that one player must be reintegrated into the starting 11, as Mirror Football brings you the latest news from Old Trafford. Usain Bolt calls performance a joke. Brentford's first goal on Saturday saw Harry Maguire play striker Thiago onside before he slotted home past Altay Bayender after just 9 minutes. Less than 10 minutes later, and it was 2-0, the Brazilian bagging his second, with United's goalkeeper parrying a cross into his path. This disastrous opening 20 minutes had some fans up in arms, and even Bolt couldn't help but voice his frustrations. He took to social media and posted to X, "This must be a joke." Fans in the comments of this post were equally as frustrated, with one writing, "United are a joke. Have been for a decade." Another added, "Even Bolt cannot believe how useless this club is." Although Sesko pulled one back for the visitors, his first goal for the club, Amorim's side were yet again defeated. The Portuguese head coach is yet to win 2 consecutive Premier League matches in charge of the Red Devils. Tyrell Malaysia sends a message. Away from the Brentford clash, outcast Malaysia has proven to potential suitors and Amorim that he is ready to play. Failing to secure a move away this summer was another blow for the Dutchman, who has endured a torrid spell in Manchester after being brought to the club under Erik ten Hag. Though he arrived as a potential starting fullback, Malaysia has found minutes tough to come by. He was sidelined for over 500 days after suffering a knee injury in 2023, which hasn't helped his cause. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more breaking Manchester United news and updates. See you in the next one. Our last news is I wanted to join Man United from Arsenal but manager blocked my dream transfer. Out of the few players to have turned out for both of today's opponents Newcastle and Arsenal, one of them actually dreamed of playing for their Premier League rivals Manchester United. Matthew Debuchy slammed Arsene Wenger for blocking a potential move to Manchester United. The former Arsenal defender was candid about his wish to leave the club in December 2016 after joining from the Gunners' Sunday opponents Newcastle 2 years prior. The right-back was signed for around £12 million, having previously enjoyed a successful period at Lille where he clinched the League One title in 2011. In his debut season with the Gunners, Debuchy was restricted to just 15 appearances across all competitions due to injuries. Upon regaining full fitness, he found it difficult to replace Hector Bellerin as the first-choice right-back. In the 2015-16 season, he only played twice before securing a loan move to Bordeaux in the January transfer window, hoping to secure a spot in France's Euro 2016 squad. Despite returning to his home country, Debuchy expressed frustration over how he was treated at Arsenal. He claimed that the Gunners had stopped a possible move to Premier League rivals United a year earlier and admitted that he barely spoke with Wenger. Reflecting on his proposed move to Old Trafford, Debuchy told L'Equipe, as per ESPN, "I wasn't playing a lot, it was United, there's nothing else to say. For me, it was almost unexpected, but the coach said no. It's something I did not appreciate. He wasn't using me, so I didn't see his interest in doing that." When asked about his relationship with veteran Arsenal boss Wenger, Debuchy revealed he barely communicated with his fellow Frenchman. "We acknowledge each other, we say hello, nothing more," he added. Debuchy claimed that Arsenal had blocked his transfer to Old Trafford, forcing him to join Bordeaux, where he featured 9 times. Despite rumored interest from clubs including Espanyol and Fiorentina, he couldn't secure a permanent switch and encountered a similar scenario once more in December 2016, though fitness issues prevented him from securing a fresh start. "My situation doesn't meet what I had been hoping for, but that's football," he said. "There have been things, injuries, and the coach's choices that have meant that I haven't played. Even if I don't understand, I'm not surprised, I know how it works. I want a way out. I want to take on a new challenge, to get back into it, to simply do my job properly." However, Debuchy's accusations didn't go unanswered. Arsenal manager Wenger rejected the notion that Arsenal had prevented a potential switch to United and also addressed other transfer speculation concerning the defender. "They have never made an offer for him," Wenger said, as per The Guardian. "It's completely untrue. It's sometimes surprising to hear things like that." Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more breaking Manchester United news and updates. See you in the next one. Man United transfer deadline day. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Man Utd Transfer HQ, and turn on notifications so you're always in the loop with the latest transfer news and rumors.